Welcome to another episode of St. Vincent Untold Stories. On this episode, we feature Shamaya Hazel, better known as Teardrops. Just imagine getting 22 years plus for a crime that is not considered sending a man to Dovecat. And if a man send man to Dovecat and get 8 or 10 years, lesser sentence. Big ups to all of my subscribers. And if you are new to the channel, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon if you wish to see more videos like this one. You see, a few years ago, they did have some man did buy Kongs hunting in the Grenadines. And them time them feel everything's safe. So the man them walk with ton loads of money. 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand and them things. So the man them go down, the man them buy the lobster, and the man them buy the Kongs. You see, in this thing called life, there are 3 easy ways to get money. Number 1, you play the lottery. Number 2, you do wrong things. And number 3, you rob. But you see, playing the lottery is very hard. Your chances are very slim. And some people don't even win. They break even because they have been playing these games ever since they are small. So your chances might be 1 in a million. One time, a friend of mine in Swiss him win the lottery. All me a hate. And told, bring a sack, and me win. How you could bring sack? Them not give you the money immediately. You have to go to place and change it. So you see, sometimes the excitement cause a whole heap of bacchanal. Then there are those men who normally go with other men. But you know, in St. Vincent, that is illegal. But every man has his choice to do what he wants to do. So if a man chooses that life, what does it have to do with untold stories? Now him and the fella. So let me just leave that right there. First time when the police used to conduct the searches and they used to drive through the communities, it had some bobo dread. Used to say, burn, imperial fire, at fire. And when the Babylon spot them, they start to run. You see, you don't go about troubling what they do to trouble you. That's all man, so man. You know, the whole time Rastafari and they, when them see police, them start to bawl out, fire, at red. And when the man them come with the boot to stick, them gonna land the bed guide. Just look pan life now. You notice the old Bobo Jet them understand what them doing and do did wrong. Notice now when them walk a road, the police never have time with them. Want them not trouble the police. So you see what some man was doing that first. But once you go your way, the Babylon them a go their way. Right now some man have some big pop in them mouth. And if they not say nothing at one word, the man them just pass them straight. But from the time you have blow puff smoke and the man them spot you and you start to ball out red and fire, the man them a run in one time and give one boot to stick. Thirdly, it have some man believe food have we eat anyway, anytime, anyhow. We not take no violation. Some of them not have no plan A, no plan B, no plan C. Them just run up and just do anything without considering if they got caught, what would be the consequences. You see, first time the youth them we handle the scene them down at Trinidad. The man them used to go bareface, brawling all the time. But people are not scared anymore. Once the money right, them a sell out. The man them a go up on witness protection program. And the people them a move the man them elsewhere. But in St. Vincent, you don't have those kinds of programs. So the youth them down a south. Them a cover them face. Them a cover them hand. And them a cover them foot. But one style, me see the Vincent man them a copy a lot. You know when the South man them a roll with different number plate. Pan rental. And the Vincent man them gravitate to the thing too and them a do the same thing. But you see, some of them still a go be a face brawling. And boy violate, then just run up and do so bam and take him out one time. Then them gonna jail for 20, 25 and 30 years. We have a youth by the name of Judge San Jacobs. Is the frequent to the Grenadines to buy conch. When I say conch, I mean lambi. You know the lambi that you have to take out of the shell that make that special roti or that special sauce. Yes, man, it's a favorite Caribbean delicacy. It was rumored that Jacobs used to have a lot of cash on him, raw cash as well, when purchasing the conchs. So the word got around. Yeah, man. The thing reach all down a back way. Till man ear all down there want come up a can one go eat and food. If memory serves me right. Me think I youth do one song and say, a back way him want go. Him na want go to England, him na want go nowhere else. Him want go and back way. But it seems like the youth from back where did want come a can one because money a store. So one day, Jacobs drop down there with a bag of money and a scale. And some man see the money and call him bad man. So the man do a hurry thing and slide on a mask. But the mask not going good because you could have see the teardrops under him eye. So the man walk up behind Jacob. The man say, boy, me come for the food. The ramp for the thing just pass it one time. But Jacob said, take off, and the man take off behind him and do so, bye, bye. Long time ago, the youth of them did have a slang. Click, click, power and collect one time. But you see, it was just a frightening move to get the money. So he wasn't fully focused. He wasn't aware that his teardrops was showing. So the man did not go to Dovecat. Yes, sir, man, the man survived. And the man point him out and said, you tell they from down a back way. Just imagine you take $10,000. And before the day done, police have you in custody. And you not at the road again for spend that 10 grand. So the police conducted an investigation. And they went and they searched the premises of our teardrops. But they did not find the popo or the money. But true said the man identified him. They went to court and they put teardrops on remand. And he was remanded into custody until the case was ready. You see the iron dogs that came out of the popo. They connected on Jacobs so hard that they had him paralyzed from the chest down. Yes, sir, man. The man can't move properly. And the man say, yo, look, me can't take care of my youth anymore. You see, during the case, Teardrops said that he was very remorseful of his action. But the man them do some pull back Teardrops file and see Teardrops had two previous convictions. And when the man them check the levels, the man them see what him do something like that already. But him not been using no pow. Him go in and him grab something. And not only that, him did assault somebody from before. You see, at the time, Teardrops was very young. And sometimes when a young head actor, you see like how bad man skank them and go down to Jamaica. So the man them think act. When you really analyze the thing, the youth is really remorseful of for real. But the man them say, you know what? You paralyze a man from him chest down. So you have to go stand the consequences. And those stories, we believe in rehabilitation. And when you look at the situation, a man check the levels and man see say, you know what? Teardrops should be the one helping out Mr. Jacobs and helping to send his daughter to school as well. You see, he was given a 22-year sentence. And we might say, how come so much? And the man send man a Dovecat and get less time. At the time, Teardrops was only 23 years old. At 22 more years panda. Teardrops not had no life. Him not live out a road for experience or nothing. Just a simple mistake. And two youths are left without a proper future. That is why as youths we need to think. So now it leaves us to wonder. Where did Teardrops do with the $10,000? Because remember the man saying remorseful, you know. The man not saying him do it. The man admit. Probably man leave that for one soldier and the soldier don't spend that half. The man on road have fun with that money while Teardrops is behind bars. We are living in the year 2023. And it seems like money don't even have much value anymore. Because as a box $100 a one shop. That are done. So when Teardrops come out in the next 22 years, just imagine $10,000 not nothing. You see, at that time, Teardrops probably had some friends around him that they that tell him, say, Teardrops, you're baddest man, you're roughest man. But where are they now? I am sure if there was a life button called turning back the hands of time, Teardrops would press that button immediately. Another thing again that we always need to check. We need to check the youth them background. Because some youth come from some hard life. As I said it before and I would say it again. Everybody does not have the same 24 hour. Some people grew up really rough and had it really hard. You know, as I said before, that the man them on the leeward side, the tongue side, and the countryside, they all had a different lifestyle. In a tongue, nobody argue nothing. You hear the amount of popo beating off in places like Atliha, in the slums and surrounding areas. I used to like how you can go upon the neighbor them shout a conch and leeward and pick 2 mango and 2 banana. You can't try that at tongue side. So the youth of them gravitate to the lifestyle that was taught to them. You have to run in and grab. You have to collect. Untold Stories is back.